Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about cells and organelles. So let's begin. Cells are the basic unit of life. They are made from 4 classes of macromolecules. So just think macro means big and molecule, so it's a big molecule. So these are huge molecules, right? So 1 would be carbohydrates, 2 would be lipids, 3 would be proteins, and 4 would be nucleic acids. Now remember the function of carbohydrates. So I made an acronym, ICE. So identity, component, and energy. So identity gives you the molecular identity, component, the structural component, and energy. As for lipids, they're water insoluble. So the 3 categories of lipids are as follows: fats and oils, phospholipids, and steroids. So when you think of phospholipids, think of the phospholipid bilayer in the cell, and remember that they have hydrophilic heads and hydrophobic tails, and that they have like integral proteins. They have different proteins that are attached to the phospholipid bilayer, and the primary function of the phospholipid is to give structure and function to the cell membrane. So some of the functions of lipids include give structure to the cell membrane, energy reserve, and they can act as hormones, vitamins in some cases. So proteins. Proteins are made up of amino acids. And some of their functions are to give structure to the hair, for example, keratin. And they can also give structure to the bones or to the skin through collagen. They can also serve as catalysts. They can work in oxygen transport, such as hemoglobin. They can operate as a hormone or insulin. They can also work in the immune system. Just think about antibodies and B cells. It's quite interesting how many functions that they can do. Next, we have nucleic acids. So remember that nucleic acids are made from nucleotides, and the primary function is to store genetic information. Now, in general, remember that all cells have the following: a plasma membrane, a nucleus, DNA, genetic material, the cytoplasm, and membranous organelles. So let's get into the organelles. So the nucleus contains DNA, the genetic material which controls the cell's function and structure. Next, you have nucleolus, which produces ribosomes. So remember, for nucleolus it has an O, and ribosomes also has 2 O's. So just remember that nucleolus, ribosomes, that's what they produce. The endoplasmic reticulum can be split into 2. So 1, it can be rough or it can be smooth. For the rough, it has a rough-like appearance because there's so many ribosomes attached, and remember that that's where proteins are synthesized. For the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, it produces phospholipids. So then when you go to the Golgi apparatus, remember that's the mailman. It's the one that packages and modifies proteins. Then you have the lysosomes, which are the garbage men. They're the one that throw out the trash of the cell. Then you have mitochondria. It's the energy powerhouse. It's the one that gives the cell energy and produces ATP. Then you have the vacuoles, which are the storage unit of the cell. And then you have the cytoskeleton, which provides structure. And usually what's mentioned with the cytoskeleton are the microfilaments and the microtubules. Remember that microfilaments are thinner than the microtubules. Please let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to go over, or things you would like me to go in more in depth. But thanks for watching it, and welcome to my channel, and please give me a like. Thank you.